Hello everyone, welcome to the Cloud Network. So in this tutorial I am going to show you how to install this DHCP dynamic, that is host configuration protocol, in Windows Server 2008. So to begin a configuration, this is the 5 steps that I am going to show you how to configure and reservation, boot server and DHCP backup. These are 5 steps I am going to show you in DHCP server. This is my Windows Server 2008 and I'm going to log in here. Now we need to click on start and need to go to roles about this system administrators, and then we need to click on this server manager. From there we are going to install the, so here we can see, click on roles. After clicking on the roles, you can click here also by adding here, and also you can click right click and go to add roles. The same procedure you can click here. So by default you can skip this page and go for the next. So here you can see about this DHCP server installation. So what is showing, do not install DHCP server recommend, install DHCP server recommend. So we need to click on install anyway, and then we need to click on next. So clicking on next, so just click on next. So here is saying my parent domain name is showing, and after that this is my IP address is showing, preferred DNS IP address. You can click on validate to check whether it's validated or not. It's checking. So it's showing some of this not supported. Okay, click on next. So here Wins is not required, okay, for this network. If you require Wins, you can install Wins, and you can click and add a DHCP scope. So to add a DHCP scope, you can add it later also by clicking on here. Also you can add. I'm going to add later on this scope. And if you want to enable this DHCP server, you can enable, but I'm disabling right now. Click on next, and then we need to check this www/administrator. Yeah, this is the current credential is used. See this skip authorization for this Active Directory. So what we have to do, so we need to just click on next, and then you can check the summary of this selection. What you have shown, selected DNS or IP address, parent domain for the DNS is this my IP address. So okay, website, click to install now. So you can see this my installation has been successful. DHCP server. I'm going to close this one. Now I'm going to create a scope, some scopes. So for that one we need to click on start and go to administrative tools. You need to click on DHCP, yeah, this one. After clicking on this one, so we need to click on expand this one and right click on IP address 4 version, and need to click on create a new scope, and then in the box new scope click on next. Here we need to give a screen name and description of the scope in the text box. So I am giving a scope of 1. This is my scope 1, and the description I keep empty. So I'm going to click on next, and we need to assign your IP address, starting IP address that I'm giving as a like example. This one is 10.0.0.1. This is my starting IP address, and ending IP address is 10.0.255. This is the my ending IP address. So we need to click on length IP address. You can check this is by default okay, and the subnet mask is okay. You need to click on next. So we need to mention the same IP address which we have mentioned the previously IP address, the same starting IP address and ending IP address also we need to mention the same. So we need to give 255. So and okay. So after that we need to click on also you can click on here I am doing some changes, removing, and I'm going 20 to to give assign systems automatic IP address. Click on it. If you want to remove, you can remove and click on next. After that, this is the lease durations. If you want to assign this automatically release IP address, change it. Like after the 8 days you want to change the IP address, means you can change. If you want to change from 2 days, after the two days you can assign. So click on next. After that, showing it, so click yes, I want to configure this option now. So click on next. In this router default gateway screen, we need to enter the IP address here, and for the router, and the function will be as a default gateway. For this scope client, we need to add the IP address and we need to click then add. Or if you do not have a router on your network, you can click just next. If you have a router, means we need to enter a default gateway IP address. If you don't have a router, means you can skip this steps. So I am giving my router IP address 10.0.0.1. This is my router IP address. Click back to, and then we need to add here. If you don't have router, means you can just click on next. So here is my parent domain is okay, and I am giving system, my name is user1, okay, this one, and I am giving the IP address for this system, okay, the 10.0.0.0.1, and to click add. Okay, it's validating. So he's showing the IP address is not a valid. Do you want to still add it? Yes. I'm going to click on next, and then use a Win server. If you want to configure the Win server, means you can enter the IP address of this Win server, the same procedure. Upon the click next, this is scope. You want to activate this scope now, or no, will activate later. Now I'm going to click on next, click on finish. So this has been, and we're going to check the IP address of this system. Just let me tell you the same thing. We need to click on, yeah, not sorry, this one. So here by typing the IP address, it's showing this, it has been assigned the IP address. And let us, one more thing I want to show you. What you can do is right click on network, open center. You can go to settings. Here you can go to adapter settings. You need to go to double click, go to properties, and then go to IP address 4. You can use the obtain. If you have static open, just click this obtain IP address automatically. After that, you can check by typing IP config. Here you will get the static IP address, sorry, dynamic IP address will get. I'm doing third one, reservation. So to configure reservation, you need to go to administrative tools, DHCP, click on it, and then you need to click on this panel. Wait. So just expand this one to configure reservation, and then we need to click on expand this one, and then you need to click on filters, click here, okay. So you can find reservation under the scope. See here, you can click reservation, go to reservation new. You want to give a reservation name, that you can give any name, like I am doing user1, okay, and you can give a IP address that you want to reserve, and you and a MAC address also you want to assign. To assign a MAC address, simply type Windows R and CMD, and you need to type CMD, okay. Here IP config. You can see this IP address, and you can see this above is a MAC address. So not this above MAC address, you need to scroll down, or else to find clicks up. So here you can find scroll up, you will find MAC address. Here this is the physical address. You can see this one is the my IP address, and this one is the MAC address 08. So copy that MAC address and IP address and enter here, and you can add this one here. So after that, you can type in a command for ipconfig/relay or ipconfig release. So this is the configuration of reservation. Now I'm going to show you about DHCP server backup and restore. Simply you need to click on DHCP server operation, and this is my domain name system. I need to right click here and we need to go to backup. Here you can see the backup option. Click on the backup, select the location where you want to save this backup. You want to save in a F drive, C drive, wherever you want to save, just select the location and click OK, and then OK. So this is the backup. If you want to restore means right click, go to restore and select the location path which you have given a backup name like this one. Click OK, and then it will be restored now. So these 5 steps which I have configured just now. So if you have any problem during the configuration of DHCP, you can comment below to my video. Please subscribe to our Thank you for watching my video.